Oh, 7:13. It's called stay-away pay, and a number of Hawaii government workers are taking advantage of it, collecting paychecks without doing any work. Chad Blair joins us now for our morning beat segment. Good morning, Chad.
Good morning, Steve.
Christina Jedra starts with a very prime example. Let's go over that.
Right. So this is the Honolulu City Prosecutor's Office, and there's an employee in that department, an investigator. The allegation is that somehow he built the office for $12,000. Well, under collective bargaining law, there has to be a due process for workers' rights, but it's taken 3.5 years, and this case is still ongoing. It has not been solved. The dollar figure, the tab for taxpayers, is now $230,000 just for that one employee. And Christina reports that may be a pretty egregious example, but it's not isolated. There's more than 350 of these types of cases over the last 3 years. The total tab in this case, $9.5 million for taxpayers.
Yeah, that's good to know. Okay, so we go over how common it is, but how is this even possible?
Well, as you know, we have a large unionized workforce, and they do have due process, they do have workers' rights. And so if there is an allegation of misconduct, there has to be an investigation. You got to give the employee the opportunity to either prove their case or be found guilty and then let go. But you are required under law to the employer to pay them. I think the first 30 days can be unpaid, but then after that, you have to compensate them. That can include things like vacation time and sick leave, as even pay raises. And so Christina documents quite a few cases. The one that really caught my eye was a Hawaii State hospital employee. The allegation is that he shows up late every day, that he's been drinking, that he harasses his coworkers, and yet it took a long time. It's still ongoing in many of these cases.
Yeah, there was another worker that over the 3 years collected close to $400,000.
Yes.
Right? Like, oh my gosh, how is this even happening? She also talked to a number of state and city leaders.
Right.
Well, what did they have to say about this situation?
Well, Mayor Rick Blangiardi was shocked to learn about this, was angry as well, said he would try and find a way to clamp down on this habit, but it's unclear what you can do because, as I said, this is written into the law. We did not hear from the Hawaii Government Employees Association President Randy Pereira, but Christina did manage to reach out to a couple of the agency heads to learn about what's going on. They say they're working the best they can to resolve these processes. It takes a long time. You don't have enough staff. You don't have enough resources, and they have to follow the law.
Yeah, it's a fascinating read. Just so you know, be prepared. You're going to get aggravated. You're going to read this, and you're like, what is going on? But Chad, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome, Steve.
You can read the full article on civilbeat.org, or you can text 66866 to get their newsletter. We'll be right back.